Hey everybody. It's Mega Man X. I almost want to give him a negative point for this annoying intro, but I'm not gonna. This is a game that I'm gonna have to be critical with because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a favorite of mine, so I'm gonna have to recognize what's wrong. What's up, Mike? Possibly lie. Ties. What a good intro. The title screen, anyway. This is the first time, I think, maybe I'm wrong about that. From Mega Man 1 to 6, you sure couldn't bind your controls because you didn't have any damn buttons. I don't think 7 let you do it, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. In any case, it's here. They've got them. Let's do it. Oh, you can play dash on the base buttons if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. I like to use the R button. Okay, so there's a pretty popular YouTube video talking about this intro stage, and I agree with most of it, actually. I don't really watch those guys much, but I do agree that this moves at the same pace as Mega Man, the old classic Mega Mans. It's kind of getting you in the mood for what's coming up. This is a pretty good tutorial, ultimately, and we have a lot of cool enemies in here. And there's a lot of original effects like that, where you kill the enemy and they explode in some weird way. They do damage. You can kill this thing by shooting the bottom, or you can shoot its top and it destroys the terrain, and it doesn't affect the game at all. Like, not really. You would be hard pressed to die here. You'd have to dig on purpose, but they still put it in there. I need to start my clock. So there's a whole lot of stuff like that I'm gonna be giving points for. Graphic style's pretty nice. We do not start with slide or dash. Doesn't exist. One of the things that X1 does well, at least, is it's got a whole lot of animations and cool enemies, and none of them are really too hard to deal with. Like, that tanky thing is probably the hardest thing in the stage as far as regular enemies, and he's just kind of a joke. Then there's this free victory thing. He does eventually send out some walkers. I don't know why he's not. I think he's fine. He's just a little fake mini boss. There they are. So yeah, right here they teach you that you can wall jump, and that's also very important because where the hell did that come from? That's new. They definitely want you to know how to do that already. So from here on out, we're supposed to be first in wall jumping. Mega Man X wall jumping is a little clunky, but it's not too bad. Dash helps a lot with it. Comes the wheels and the wasps. They're not anything special. I'm gonna give them some art points, but otherwise, I don't know. They look all right. They're just I like most of the enemy designs, animations. but don't really get any points. The cars, though. What about these stupid things? I think they're interesting how they stop right in front of you, but also that they laugh at you when you get hit by them. It's pretty damn stupid. So I gotta give them points for that. That whips ass. And then there's the car, which just drove off the ledge. But hey, you can kill this guy and ride the car. For some reason. Just because you can. I think this part's a little confusing, but you can't really get in trouble, so... I mean, most likely, you're gonna get healed here, if anything. You're gonna get health drops, so... You know, this is just a really interesting way for the boss to come up. So we just have a whole bunch of style already in Mega Man X1 here. It's really making this look like the best Mega Man game ever. But we'll see if that holds up. I think it might hold up for a while, but I know the end game in every single one of these sucks. So that's where we're really going to lose points. Here comes a boss fight you can't win, which is, you know what? I don't think I ever experienced that before this game. This is like the first time I ran into this gimmick where the boss can't be beaten. You can put up a fight. You can put up a long fight. You do it that way. Eventually he does end you. He just rams into you. You can't beat that. So that's, you know, it's actually really solidly done. Like, it's hard. I think you can die, but you have to work at it really hard. So that's really good. It's really well done for what it is. I don't think so. I don't control the CC. It just goes up where it goes, I guess. I forgot to give the stage song a slapper. I sure like it. And then the boss song, and then this one. And the intro for Zero, just all the music in this game. It's really good. So, you know, not a single bad point yet. I think they started this game. The only real problem I have with it is a replay value problem where you know dash is in this game and you don't start with it, and that feels really bad when you... so I don't understand how everybody knows that Chill Penguin has dash. I don't remember. I got mine from Nintendo Power. I don't feel like the game manual tells you that. I kind of want to look. I'm gonna look at it real quick. It just says you need the EAS system to dash. It doesn't say where it's at. Yet, anyway. I'm checking the whole manual real quick. No, it doesn't say anything about it. Okay, so that's just, you know, that kind of sucks. I feel like that's a flaw that I actually don't care for. It makes sense, except for that they don't have any indication here that that's where you go. So that actually is a problem that I don't like the way that's done very much. You can't miss it. You will get it. But if you go to the other stages and don't have dash, it really sucks a lot, actually. It's really not good. The boss intro song and the boss select song are all good stuff. Yeah, I feel like if you go to the wrong boss and you don't have dash at all, you are really in trouble. Like, some of these bosses are no joke. So that's a problem. I think Launch Octopus would be the worst one, but you could probably still beat him. It would just be... It wouldn't be any harder than the bosses in the other games. Mega Man X gives you a lot of control. The stage looks really nice, but I really like the way this stage is laid out too. It's just, it's full of enemies that look really nice and they die really fast. But they're annoying enough that I have seen new players have trouble with this stuff. This is definitely intended to be stage 1, and they should have started you on Chill Penguin. They should have just sent you here. Or told you, you know, you probably should kill that penguin first. I don't know how they would do it, but they should have. They should have done something. If they wanted the, I mean, they could have just given you the damn dash after the tutorial, if I'm being honest. Dr. Light's song does not get a slapper award. It sucks. Yeah, I feel like I didn't rate this bad enough. The decision to put dash here is smelly. So that's the first thing I really don't like. But Chill Penguin's song, on the other hand, is really good. Now this stage is a bit busy and all of a sudden. If you take your time, that's not an issue. Trying to rush through it like I do, you run into a whole bunch of jerks. I don't feel like I have any problem with it. This part's interesting because you get this awesome suit and it dashes too. And it's unbreakable, and if you want you can go up there. So just really well done stuff. They put a suit in here and it works, and it's just for this little bit of game. Like, that's also pretty interesting that they're just like, here you go. And I'm gonna show something else here. If you're in the suit, so is he. If not, he's guarding his suit, and you can absolutely ambush him and kill him and take his suit from him. So, you know, some more badass points. It's really good stuff. I feel like the pacing in this game is a lot better than the all the Mega Mans, really. The dash is just so good. So this is just like, I would say like 20% faster than the other Mega Man games so far, and it feels really nice. But the gameplay is a little harder because of that. Here's Chill Penguin, who is a pretty damn solid boss, honestly. If you know how to wall jump. If you don't, you're dead. But they taught you, so... I don't like his iframes, but everything else he does is pretty neat. He does that, and he tries to slam them into you, but he also dives through them and breaks them. If you're slick, you can get behind him and blast them if you want. You can dig through these too if you want. Hey Tessa, thanks for sub. I would say the bosses in this have quite a bit of health, but the charge buster's so good that you kind of get in the hang of using it. It works really nice. So I really like this boss. He's solid. 2 points for both of that. He's solid, and he's doing stuff that none of the other bosses in any of the Mega Man games so far have done. And part of that is because the game's faster paced, so he's capable of moving faster and doing weird stuff. This weapon is okay. I'll give it a 1 to each. It's not like amazing, but it is pretty neat. It's got a frost effect on it, which is why I'm giving it any points at all. I know the weaknesses, but I'm just gonna random here. That's the stage I would have picked. Let me go here before I do that. Yeah, you know what? Let me look at that real quick. The specs. this little hidden thing here gives you a little more detail on the fights. Okay, well, we have his weakness. I'm not going to use it though, except to show off the effect. Spark Mandrill song is one of the best in the game, so I'm just going to preload that. I'll talk about it when I come back here, but some cool stuff happens with this stage specifically. I really like the whole stage though, so here's some prizes just to get started. I should have gone to Flame Mammoth stage first because his stage is already changed because I killed Chill Penguin. These things are weird, but they're not random. I feel like they are kind of too fast. I think they should be a little slower, but that would kind of ruin the neatness of them. I don't know, they just feel like they're a little cheap, but I hesitate to say they're bad. And you can see without them too. This mini boss here is pretty neat. This mini boss is better than almost every Mega Man boss so far in the series. He just does enough that he could have just been a Robot Master in the other games. Alright, nice. Solid. He has a lot of HP, but sub-weapons do work. This thing kicks ass. It's tanky enough that one charge shot doesn't kill it, so it's annoying, but it also does a weird thing where I don't like where that turret's at. I think that's a bad placement. You've earned one bad point. It's just falling into this garbage. Here's the turtle. I'm almost dead. The turtle's pretty annoying. It's so tanky. I do like the turtle though. I think it works for what it is. Now this health tank thing is new, and I think it's an excellent idea. It's a big part of the game, so I'm giving them 3 points for this. It gives them another pickup that is fun to get and important. Oh, that's true. He does have a injured animation. I think that's new as well. 7 might have that. That's new. That's good stuff. Heck. Got blasted. It's sort of my fault, but I'll still take that. I'll add that death in. Now, I speedrun this game, loosely anyway, so I have to go slow on purpose. This whole playthrough if I'm going to review anything. The way they use those turtles there is obnoxious, and I think it's good that it is. You have to deal with these tanky enemies who, they create a lot of rain on you, and you have no easy way to get rid of them. That's the stage. So Spark Mandrill's a really neat, tough boss. He's got a cool intro. I'm just gonna give him his points right now because I know he's good. And then there's this. Any boss weakness that looks like that is gonna get some cool points. 2 anytime. There's something nice. You freeze him, and it completely wrecks him. No matter what he's up to, he just falls over. It kicks ass. Let's fight him. I'm gonna fight him without dash. I could come here without it, and that would suck. Yeah, it's hard not using dash. This guy's tough. So you can, I'm gonna give one to the animation for punching him back when he's charging you. If you shoot him, he gets canceled. There it is. Oh, gross. I question if it's possible to beat him without taking damage if you don't have dash. Probably is if he cooperates. I think he could mess you up if he wanted to, though. Well, doable, yeah, they're all doable, but without damage. He's pretty rough, but I think you can hang out on the wall and do it consistently. Oh, I want to look at that. I don't remember even what this is because I never use it. I think this is a bad weapon. Yeah, this is the one that splits when it hits the wall. It's so generic. No points for that one. That one is whatever. It's not new. It's nothing interesting. At this point, we had 7 Mega Man games. 6. And the 7th one's out already, almost. I think we only have 5 actually. The 6th one's not out on the NES yet, which is funny, but it's not. Let's go to Storm Eagles. I killed that thing without, I really like the stage look here, hold on. Also, I like Storm Eagle's song. Now, I killed that thing without seeing what it does. Let's check it out. Oh, Bowl of Joe. Okay, what he does is he just kind of throws you over the side. And it whips ass. You can recover from it too. You can recover from every single one of them, especially if you know they're coming. Bowl of Joe, this is neat. 2 and 1 for Bowl of Joe, and 2 for these weird tanks that are neat. Destructible terrain, it's not really a thing in Mega Man usually. You can pop them with the Buster if you like. It's true. I don't like it when they require weird weapons in stages where you probably won't have the weapon. That sucks. That always feels bad. I think this is the one up. No, it's just energy. Heck. What do you think of this conveyor? It's alright. I'm not thrilled with it. This level's actually not so great. I think I'm going to give him a bad point for how obnoxious that section is. Yeah, it's a vertical section where they try to make you lose all your progress, which takes away the fun of those enemies. Airport. 1011. This thing's neat. More importantly, this. What a good ass effect, just for fun. E-tank. So the E-tank's no longer consumable, it's refillable, which is just an amazing idea. That's so good. So here's some points for that. The problem with that, of course, is that you start empty, but it makes health pickups always good, because if you're having trouble and you're actually using E-tanks, all of a sudden you see extra health when you're full and you're like excited to pick it up because there's a reason for it. So that's actually really good. This, on the other hand, just butts. This is stupid as heck. What is this section? What do you do? You have 3 bad points for just tedium and instant death all over it. Now this secret is also tedious to get to, but it is a secret, so whatever. I forget even what's in here. It's the one up. So whatever. I'm not gonna give him any points for that. Really, I'll give him 1. 1 extra life secret. Pretty sure you need the boots to get over here. This secret's kind of crappy. This is a pretty lame upgrade. They barely even use it. Actually, I'm giving 2 bad points for doing something so boring with this. They hardly ever use this at all, and it upgrades your boots as well, and it's just a waste of an opportunity. They could have done something with the helmet, they didn't. They want to put in this, and it's just bad, and it's also part of your 100% armor. It's just not good. Honestly, it is just locking you out of an area because you don't have the helmet upgrade yet because you didn't find it. It's just obnoxious stuff. I don't like it. Get your Metroidvania out of my Mega Man. I don't want to backtrack levels. Well, that part of the level sucked as well. I would actually give it, I think the whole level probably is a 2 on the unfair scale. It's just obnoxious, trying to kill you the whole time in the cheapest way. I have it memorized, and I have to keep that in mind. I've seen where people struggle, and they struggle on the jumps across the pits, and they struggle getting up the conveyor belt at the start. I like this airship though. It kicks ass. There's an alternate route for a secret, so that's also pretty neat. Just, there you go. Now this boss, he's probably the first one I'm not gonna like very much. I want to fight him without dash and see how obnoxious this is. When he's off screen, he doesn't take damage anymore. This thing here is really easy to deal with. Just be moving when he comes in, and you can blast him every time. You don't need dash. Oh, Tango Man's way worse than this, but the same concept. He's trying to instantly kill you. He hasn't done it yet, but he will. He's done it now. I think that's dumb that he has that move, and it's just... He's just trying to kill you instantly. It's just stupid. So... Other than that, he's okay. So just gonna give him a point across the board for everything. Every category. Congratulations on being 4-1s, Storm Eagle. This weapon is ridiculously good. It's so good, and it's the kind of thing you never see until this game came out. It's crazy. It does so much work. Where are we heading? I don't like to repeat levels if I can help it, so I'm trying not to, but let's just kill Flame Mammoth real quick. So his level is sort of harder if you come here first. You're not going to have dash anyway, but if you come here first, the whole stage is... It's just more hazardous. I meant to. I should have. There's lava down there where there's not now, for one. That's one thing. That's kind of the big thing, is the entire ground is lava. It's not instant death, but it hurts pretty bad. So you have to stick to these platforms like I'm doing. That's what I do anyway, so, you know, whatever. But if you don't have dash like this, and you came here first, it would be pretty rough. But I like the way they've done that. I think that's a cool implementation of an idea. Beating a stage, and then it changes it. In a different stage. There's a slapper. I wasn't sure if I give it or not, but it is. This secret sucks. It's bad. I hate it. This is one of the 2 times they use the... No, 3 times they use the blocks. And it's garbage. It's super dumb. Thankfully, you don't have to get this one... I screwed it up, so I can't even get it now without dying. You don't have to get it now. It's so finicky. It's just the worst. I don't know what they were thinking with that. These guys laugh if they hit you. It's just make every enemy do that. I'll give you a bunch of points. I'm gonna get the Buster later, I guess, or I could. I mean, I can just die here and get it. Whatever. I haven't been using the sub-weapons. Okay, let me try again. So, the big problem with this is that the jump is just badly thought out. I don't know what they did it this way. They could have made a hard jump and then put the blocks up above it, but they went for this weird thing, and there's not an easier way to do this than doing it here. This is it. I mean, you can grab... No, this is it. There's nothing else you can do, and it doesn't even make any sense in terms of... I'm gonna cheat. In terms of so this is my 3rd try that I finally got it. It doesn't make any sense in terms of a secret, or that you can even jump off that, because you shouldn't be able to jump off that. That being said, this Buster upgrade is pretty solid. First time we get an upgrade for that gun, and also it upgrades the sub-weapons, which is just like 7 good points. Like that's so badass. The sub-weapons in this charged up are crazy. They all do weird stuff. Every single one of them does something good. Just wild. Oh, lost my charge. I want to blast them both. Good stuff. Okay, so there's another block thing over this way. My problem with this is that, like, the first D-Tank we got was so easy to get, and then this requires the head upgrade. You might come here without it and you're just stuck. It's just a bad secret. I don't like it. And it's an E-Tank. It's so important in this game because it's not a consumable. And you could miss that and you could just not figure out how to get it. I don't like that secret very much. because it's based on the stupid helmet instead of just being there. I mean, if it were destroyed by a weapon, I think I wouldn't mind, but since it's destroyed by a dumbass power that probably shouldn't even exist, I don't like it. If I had to come in here with Flame Mammoth and do the stage again to get it or something, or whatever, you know, Storm Eagle or something, that's one thing, but ugh. These are neat. This section's pretty neat for what it is. You have a couple paths. So all in all, I like this stage quite a bit. The boss, on the other hand, is pathetic. He's probably the easiest one. He is really bad. I don't even like the way this conveyor belt looks. I don't like anything about this room. This jackass. When he does that ridiculous yell, he turns the conveyor belt around. He shoots oil, which he'll light on fire at some point. He is so boring. He's just a bad boss. I would like him to light the oil on fire. I think he does something with that. I'm trying to get him to. He's not cooperating very much. Light this. Light this, jackass. Heck. Can't even hit it there. Whatever. I mean, I really would like to see if there is an animation for that, but he's just being a real jerk. Whatever. I think there is. The boss is... I don't know. I just don't like him. It's a boring fight. It's not terrible, but it's just slow and stupid. He has so much health. His weapon is okay. It's not that good. It's one of the weaker weapons in this game. Just a flamethrower. And charging it up, you throw a flamethrower that rolls on the ground for a little bit. It's just not... I'm neutral on it. It's whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the health tank in here that they hid. I don't like where they put this one. I'm not gonna punish them for, you know, it's game design. I'm sure people would disagree with me. Some, that making you go through the stage twice is bad, but you don't even necessarily have to go through the stage twice because you absolutely could beat him first. Like, that's, you know, it's just one of those things, like, should they be putting power-ups behind sub-weapons? They've done it since Mega Man 1, so whatever, it's a staple. I don't know why this even works, but there it is. I can bail. Who wants Boomerang Kuwanger? How about it? I don't have his weakness. That's fine. That'll be fun. His weakness is good. But I'll test those out later. Eat this. It's honestly like the other weapons don't even exist when Tornado's as good as it is. The flamethrower sucks. That took so much energy compared to Storm, which uses 2 every time you fire it or whatever. It's free. Even kills these fast. Damn near instantly. Yeah, all the weapons have their use. They're all... I think the worst ones are generic, and the best ones are really good. Storm is easily the best one, I think, but... charged up Chameleon gives you immortality. That's hard to beat. That's a... Players might not find out about that. This part sucks. I don't think these are instant death. I'm gonna check. Oh, they are. What about the walls? No, the walls aren't, so it's not quite that bad, but... I like this stage up until that point. The elevator ride's boring, and it's instant death for no reason. They could just make them the same spikes as on the left. This climb is really dynamic. Doing it without dash is obnoxious. And, feels like work. It's not just free terrain. So this is all. I think this is good stuff. They ain't easy jumps, but if you're getting the hang of wall jumping, you ought to be able to do it. Here's another secret that I think sucks real bad. I don't know if I really need... I'm gonna check. Ice Penguin here, upgraded to get that. I'm gonna check. Yes, I think I might. It doesn't look like there's a way out. Let me grab that heart tank. Where's all the health? Jeez. This secret sucks too. You can get it without anything, but it's just lousy. It's just a lousy secret. I don't like it. I think they wanted you to bring Ice Penguin powered up. That's the other thing. It has to be powered up. This dude, Garden Ladder, he's always there in that exact spot every time you come up here. He sucks. You just damage take him. So, yeah, he's on my bad ideas list. Specifically that one robot. Because I like the way they fight. All right. Boomer, I'm gonna fight you without the boost. This boss is strange. He's Cutman again, but he's bigger than before. I think he's neat.
Dang!
That you can stun all the bosses in this with even the pea shooter. A really neat thing, and that's painful, but it's cool. They spent more time on this guy than they did on Flame Mammoth. That's what I think. Oh, caught me again. That contact damage sucks. Eh. I don't know why I'm not charging. I need to not use the purple shot if I can help it, but there's really no reason not to use the buster. That helps a lot. They definitely balanced around it, so I need to use it or I'm not going to win very well. Heck. There's a logic to the way he moves. Contact damage screwed you, buddy. I hate it when he gets in teleport crazy mode. Hunting him down is kind of fun, but I'm gonna leave it. He's earned enough. Well, thanks for the sub. This weapon is essential because it grabs items, so it's Cutman's boomerang again, but it has more control than they're demonstrating here. It's actually very significantly upgraded. Let's go back here. So if you're standing or jumping upwards, it goes like that. If you're falling downwards, I think is how it works. Okay, it's if you're too high, then it goes down. You do have control over it though. And it gives you your mana back on your weapon if you don't use it. It doesn't hit anything. Also, Spark Mandrill stage is completely ruined, which kicks ass. That's just good work again. Storm Eagle died, so now his plane crashed into Spark Mandrills, and you can see it at the start. I didn't talk about it, but it's there. That's not all. The stage is all messed up. It's dark in here now. Some of the electric obstacles are gone. Nice. I just want to show off the mini-boss in his weakened state. This is why I gave them 3 points again for stage design, because they went as far as the mini-boss. He no longer can get electrified. He's just bubbles now. He tries and it doesn't work, and he just bounces around like a dope instead. I like Storm Eagle's weapon here, it just crushes this guy. Nice, okay. Oh, another thing I didn't mention, but we do have the energy balancer in this game by default, so finally, right? Like, what the heck? Why did they put it in all the X games that way? And then they kept on making it an item that you buy in Mega Man for the rest of time. They never got the message from their own series that that's a good idea. Just give us the damn balancer. I'm not going to go for the Hadouken, I don't think. I guess I can. It doesn't take that long. Just tedious. This stage whips ass. You have the option to go super fast if you want. So fast that the SNES can't really do it. End of the road here. You have lots of time to dismount too, and there is a secret bat here who very often tends to drop 1-ups, which I want to grab a couple for the if I do go after that. I think his 1-up drop rate is like 70%. He's the only one in the game. He's just here. It's a neat secret. But as for the rail cart, nothing like that has ever been in a Mega Man before, and it whips ass. It's so good. It's one of the most memorable things about this game, I think. I bet most people remember that when they think about this game. Intro stage and rail carts. He's just being stingy all of a sudden. Dang. Well, he gave me a bunch of... Maybe he's hard capped on how many he can give me. I'm just gonna go. I don't really like this thing. Here's why. That's dumb. But, you know, they went for that on purpose, so... You're supposed to be running from him, that's why. And it makes sense as an instant death obstacle. I still don't like instant death very much, but... It's cool. It's new. I feel like it's okay that it kills you instantly in this case, this one case. That secret sucks, though. Oh, hey, they used the blocks again here. I forgot. Great. Fantastic. Man, that's so good. It's even got a filled up sound, so you know that you filled a tank up. Your filter's been changed. Second cart. It's more of the same. I'm not going to give him more points again. It is a neat path this time, though, compared to the last one. Actually, they did this 3 times, and each one of them is wildly different than the last. The ending to that one is a little cheap. It's a little scary. I don't like that it's over spikes, so that's your unfair point, but I still like it. I just don't like that about it. They shouldn't have done that. They should have backed off a little bit and made it punish you some. I'm pretty sure fire kills this thing the fastest, but I might be wrong. I'm right. I'm absolutely right. We're burning. Oh, these spikes are dumb. Why are they here? That jump is actually pretty tough for if you don't have dash. That's the worst part of the stage. This part's really neat. Except for this. They didn't have to do that either, man. They could have just let you get off the damn thing safely. They could have put another landing down there or something. That's unfair. I bet new players die there all the time. That's a 2 on the unfair part. Why does it end in such a miserable way when it's so fun to ride it? This boss is pretty good, though. What he's doing is punishing you for using the charge shot. He's not very good at punishing you for it, obviously. He's pretty tanky. I like the boss fight a lot, but he just doesn't take damage, man. Why doesn't he take damage? I think even the charge shot only does 1 for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna use his weakness now. So I actually think I like the boss fight. So there's 2. The problem is that they made him way too tanky. So 2, 2, and 2 on there. And his weakness is actually really neat. So let's check it out. It destroys his shield completely, and now he can't do anything. I could keep shooting him with electric if I wanted, but it doesn't matter. He can't even roll safely anymore. He's lost his immunity to damage completely. He's dead. He's finished. He's completely ruined by his weakness. Just 1 shot and it's over. It's great. So that's really nice. He's a better boss for having done that. I like that he absorbs your shot and fires it back, but that he has iframes the whole fight. It makes him too strong. So being able to take it away helps a lot. It fixes it. This weapon's great when it's fully powered.
Dang.
As a weapon itself, it's pretty lousy. So I'm neutral on it. Let's go do launch. I think I've gotten all the health things. If I didn't forget any. I'll go through them when I'm done here. Under normal circumstances, I'd be beating the game by now, but you know, we're not that slow. I'm taking my sweet time, but even so, I'm gonna have this done in 30 minutes from now or so, probably. I'm gonna start dashing more because at this point, I've done 6 bosses. It's pretty unlikely I wouldn't have it. This stage would suck, I think, the most out of all of them, though. Why are there spikes down here? So we're starting to see some of my least favorite stages. I don't like this one. I feel like it's unfair and bad that they keep using spikes the whole time. You're unlikely to hit them, but you still could. I like the song, I like the layout, I like the aesthetic, I like the seahorses. But the spikes, calm down with the spikes. This thing kicks ass too. It shoots missiles, these things, and they go in different patterns. I want the spotlights to stick around so I can show what it does. These little dudes, they're pretty unpredictable, which I feel like is bad. Use your spotlight, you jerk. You can destroy them. That's really how you actually dodge damage on them. Does he not use the spotlight? I wasn't sure if he did or not. It doesn't look like he's going to. What does it even do? What is it for? I'm convinced that he doesn't at this point. Yeah, the aesthetic that I gave him points for includes that wavy effect there. It's pretty neat. That boss is pretty good. Pretty neat. But kind of harmless. This is neat too because it is just, there's no harm here at all. It's fun. It's just a fun thing. They didn't try to screw you over. It's just fun. You just get sucked in a fish. It dies in 7 shots. Whatever. You can't be hurt by them unless you do this. That's your fault though. Like, that's on you. The fish doesn't want to hurt you. It wants to eat you whole. This sucks. This is the same fight again, which is bad already, because we just did it. But now it's over spikes for some reason. It's so stupid. This is one of the worst sections in this stage. He's got a new attack though, I think. He's not using it very quickly, but I think he does. The physics are really strange and they're just not great. Okay, he blows you backwards too. So he's just trying to cheese you to death here. And he got me. Like, it actually got me. There, the spotlight, finally. I want him to use that. I want to see what the heck it does. Hey man, we're gonna let you. What does it do? Use your lights. Okay, what? soon as he sees me, he starts blowing me away. And not until he does. That's interesting. I always destroy that thing immediately, so I'd never figured out what it does. But it seems like it's related to him pushing me away. Okay. Let's go. So I think that's garbage. That's really just too unfair and too bad. I don't know why they did that. The spotlight's neat though. This is a little strange, but it's pretty cool too. Nice oil derrick. What do you guys take me to here exactly? What do you want with Mega Man? Hey, you just wanna ram into him, huh? That sucks. I wanna look at the ground here. Oh, it's all spikes. Okay. I've never looked at the ground here. I've always destroyed the ship. It's just covered in spikes. Well, what do you know? Well, I think the ship is a neat little thing. Hopefully you see it, because that sucks down there. He is dropping bombs in your head, so... You know, you probably will go check it out. I like the ship. This is a secret for a health tank, yeah. And it's pretty lousy too, because what happens here is we end up jumping too high if we ride the dragon, which you definitely want to do because it's fun. Look at this shocked face. But if I let him take me up here, now where's the spikes? I know where they are because I have it memorized, but like, that's instant death. Shit down there, and it sucks. Even if you kill this thing, you're not safe because he's gonna drop you. He's tanky too. Pretty dumb that there's spikes down here. They could have just not done that. Could have been fine. So I don't like that. I do like that enemy though. He's fun. Yeah, they do. They match up. But if you don't see that coming in, you regret it. They're forcing us to kill this one. The other one's a secret. This time we have to fight him. So, you know, you get to experience him at least once without having to look for him. Look how long our damn health bar is. I forgot it gets that long, man. It's so beefy. Launch Octopus has a really cool animation I'm gonna give him 2 points for, where he gives me a thumbs down with his tentacles. If you watch close, he does it. I like it. It rules. This guy's tough. This guy's a real jerk. He actually has vampirism. It's very unlikely that you get hit by it, but here's how. He is stealing HP. He does that. It's the thing. If you don't have dash, it's very likely that you will get hit by it, but... Okay, I'm gonna fight him for real now. I think he's a good boss. He's just really hard. I think he's fine. Everything about him is pretty solid and good and new. I would say he's the hardest one of the 8. I don't think his weakness does anything special. I'll check. It just annoys him. Yeah, we can't even get him when he's in there. Now, if we charge it up, on the other hand, that's a different story. Never mind, no, it's not. I'm gonna try something. I want him to do Tornado again. I want to see what happens. okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, his weakness is just pathetic on him. Release Mega Man. I don't know how you get him off of you. He straight killed me. Does he just drain health until he's full? I don't think so, but I was mashing, it didn't work. I think that was my fault. Okay, so his weakness is barely better than the Buster. It just does a lot more damage, that's all. That's all. He takes a lot of damage from the Buster charge, so it's fine. It's a fair fight. He has two types of homing missiles. The dumb ones that just seek you until they're in the air and then they're finished seeking. They just spread, actually. They're just missiles. Missiles and fish rockets. Or whatever. Rockets and fish missiles. That's what's going on. So, the big ones, he fires 4 at once in 2 angles and they chase you. Boomerang changed the fight? I don't remember. No, not this one. I don't think so. That's the next game. Oh yeah, I'll try it later. Warming torpedo. I don't know what happened with the names of these weapons. Okay, I'm gonna run through the list here. I got the health tank here and health tank here and dash. Health tank here and arm. Health tank here. And E-tank here too. Health and E-tank here. Health tank, E-tank, and head upgrade. Health tank, E-tank. So there's a health tank and an E-tank here, and I think that's it. And the armor. And one more great song. A really neat looking boss. Over to the woods. The robot woods are cool looking. I'm just gonna throw on an extra like 10 points across the board for the graphics in general. Like seriously. They completely redid the style and it works way better than what was going on. I don't think I ever looked at Woodcutter Man. Let's check him out. That's what he's all about. He kicks ass. I think he's good. I think he's fun. He's another harmless, fun enemy. Okay, I think that now that we beat Launch Octopus, this is open. Normally it isn't. In water, so you have to do some real shenanigans to get over here. So this is a pretty crappy secret. I even missed it, so that's my fault, but I don't like this secret either. I feel like it's not good. To hide secrets behind the block wall and requiring a stage to be cleared first. It's enough that even though it's a secret optional thing, I still gave it a bad point. Like it's double offensive. Pick one. Jerks. And the jump too is really weird. It's all about angling the dash jump. This thing up here is pretty neat though. I like this boss fight. I wish I had a health bar. Thanks for the sub scratch. The problem with this thing is how tanky it is. Again, it's just there's enemies that don't die. It's really easy to hit his claws instead of his head too, because his box is a little tiny, as big as he is. He will pull himself. It feels like it. Not a whole lot to him. I like the smoke. That's a neat effect. It gets more intense as he loses. That's his only health signal. Look how tanky he is, though. Coming here with just the Buster, it sucks. Finally, okay. Well, he's neat. I just wish the fight wasn't as long as it is. I think I am going to give him a bad point for just making it too tanky. Even with the right weapons, he still takes forever. Armor, though, is an extremely good thing to find. That's just a really nice little prize. I don't remember how much it reduces damage by. I feel like it's substantial. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually half. If he's lying to me. But I feel like that's an upgrade you're gonna need. This game gets really hard, so I'm gonna have to measure as if I didn't have it for some of these challenges coming up here. I don't really like Rock Cave very much. There's 5 in a row, and they're just time sinks. They throw things at you, but yeah, they're not very interesting. The last half of the stage is pretty good, though. We have these. The birds. They don't eat what they catch. Do they only throw one each? Hey. I just got ambushed by that Met. Okay, that's cool. Nice work. I didn't see him. What's up, Joe? Another optional riding mech, and again, we don't need it. I don't know why you wouldn't take it, but if you didn't, these dudes would not be in theirs, and you could take theirs. This one has a jump jet on it too, doesn't it? No, not yet. That's next game. Okay, this boss is interesting. His weakness, it stun locks him, so you can just chain him if you want. He's pretty cool though. He's using the SNES's new graphic stuff to almost invisible himself. This is his worst move. I don't like it. It's a little too fast. So that's the bad point that he's gonna get, is that move. The rest of this is okay. I guess he spends too much time being invisible, but that's half the fun of the fight, is that he's invisible and you're trying to track him, so it's slow, but like it's brand new, and are these spikes up there instant death? No, okay, they're fine. He can be a bit rough with the way he attacks you when he comes out of invis. Okay, well, he's gonna lose, so let's switch to his weakness now and just show it off. Hey, thanks for the pledge. Damn, nice. If you're in the audience, you can go to the Patreon when it's done upgrading. That's possible that Patreon's messing up here too. That's happened to me before. I don't know if those people were actually Patreon I doubt it. 3 in a row seems unlikely. So let me reset my Switch alerts here. Okay, it's the song. Let me rate that boss. The invis was cool. You can slice off his tongue, I think, so that's cool too. I think it's a good fight. I don't like the spikes that come from the ceiling. They hurt a lot, and I don't feel like they're fair. So I'm giving him a bad and an unfair for that one thing. And I think I'm gonna go get Hadouken real quick. This is a really dumb secret, but you know what? It's a secret, so I can't complain about it too much. It's definitely a Nintendo Power kind of secret too, right? Like no one would ever find this on their own. You'd have to data mine this piece of shit. It sounds fake. It sounds like some kid just made up the sequence. I'll talk about it when I get there, though. I'm getting more lives off the little bats than the big one. There it is. I'm good now, I think. Let's check out the weapons a little bit more, because I haven't really looked at them too much. This one, let's use it here on these guys, because it'll work on them. If this shield can hit them without dissipating, it will stay on. It couldn't kill the ostrich in one hit, so it went away. So that's its weakness. It's really good for killing minions. If anything else shows up, it's bad. So it's not a good shield, really, but it does work a little bit. This weapon is fine. I'll give it 2 good points, but this is a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is. Why are we immune to damage? I don't know why they put that in here, but they did. So, thanks. I'll take that. We're just immune to damage for like 10 seconds, too. The homing missiles are really good. You could just use these and be fine, honestly. They're exceptionally good homing missiles. And if you charge them up, you fire a bunch at once. Charging them up is unnecessarily good. Like, it's just ridiculous. It doesn't cost too much energy. It does cost a bit, but you'll probably pay for itself killing everything with it. Because Launch Octopus designed them. He's branded his missiles. I think that's all our weapons. Let me see. Yeah. I've shown off everything. The only thing I haven't shown off is the big sickle. It's alright. It's not the right home about, though. Compared to the other stuff that we have there. I don't like the way you can fall on that. It kind of sucks. I was trying to take damage and speed it up, but you can instantly get killed by that because of where he's positioned. It's silly. I need to watch my life here. I was trying to sneak past, but I can't do it without using Chameleon, and I didn't want to, but I need to. Do I need to fill up an E-tank? Well, never mind. Oh yeah, I do. Still have one to go. I don't know if I need to fill it up for this or not. I don't think I do. I don't think that's required. Just having it is good. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know you can dash past them. It's a speedrunner thing. Yeah, I don't remember if you need full tanks or just having them is good enough. We're gonna find out the bad way. It's 2 out of 5. I'm not really sure what happens if you die to something else while doing this. I think it'll still work. I think you have to die in that chasm 4 times or whatever, and then on the 5th one he's there. I think that's the way it works. I don't think much of the details on how you die in that chasm matter, but I could be wrong. I'm always kind of surprised that the thing shows up. It always is like, it's just kind of hard to believe that it's there, but it is. Is it number of visits to the pits? I didn't know that. That's such a dumb... Wow. So, falling in the pit 4 times is probably actually an exploit, and they meant for you to just have to do the level 5 times. And, you know, it's a good level and all, but how about you calm down there, Nintendo? Capcom, specifically. Do you have to do them in a row? The sure you can in the second game is much worse. You have to be at full health. I'm pretty sure you have to be at full health, and your E-tanks probably do have to be filled in that one. I don't think there's an exception for that one. You don't have to do the stage 5 times or whatever though. We're due for it next time here. Oh shit. Well, we're gonna see if the death counts or not. Almost put it off. Yeah, there's a secret next to that lets you instantly fill them up. So, you know, if you know about that, then you're good. But if you don't know about it, it's another thing that you would never find on your own also, so kind of sucks. You might actually find the sure you can in that one on your own. It's not as hidden as this one is. It's in a really stupid thing. It's obviously something's wrong with the path that you take to get in there. I like his outfit and that this is in here, so you know, nice work. Just really clever, stupid, silly thing. Okay, so if you haven't seen this before somehow, what we're looking at here is... I can't... Oh, I almost paused it. Oh, it's not on screen, damn. I'll get it next time. I wanna look at it. There. The MC had a picture of it, it looked like a face. Anyway, it will one-shot anything, I think, pretty much. It's super powerful. But you have to be full health to use it. And you can't really use it mid-air or anything like that, so... Sigma added a song to this, and I think it's actually pretty good. It isn't very long, but you shouldn't be on the stage select very long anyway. There's nothing to do here. What about the map? Do you have a map for me? No, he's not. He's off the grid. It doesn't know anything about Sigma. Another slapper. Good looking stage too. But hey, the game sucks now. It's over for being fun. The rest of the game is lousy. Here we go. It's not that bad, but it is worse. It's substantially worse than what we've been playing. And I think it starts right here. You can use the shields supercharged to make this easier, but I'm not going to do that because there is every possibility that you didn't get the armor upgrade since it's so shitty to get it. So you probably don't have those shields. They don't actually shield you if you don't have the charge shot. So you gotta do this really dumb thing. With these things harassing you, you have to do these horrible jumps. The physics are terrible, and if you fall, you're done. It's so scary. It's so bad. I hate it. What is this here for? Jeez. This is the first truly awful thing in the game. You can go up the side of the wall too if you know how to do the wall jumps really well. You can do that. But a new player will not, so you can do this. Well, you could. You didn't get beamed. I'm gonna do it from the bottom, and he won't be in my way next time. But yeah, that's like 4 unfair points and just bad. I don't know what they were thinking with that. That sucks so much. If you use the rolling shield here, the little dudes coming in will always die to you, so they ain't no problem. They'll touch you and they'll be dead. You can just do this. If you know how to dash and jump off the wall, you can, yeah, easily get up there. It's not even difficult. It's free. They could have made it feel remote without making a truly awful piece of junk. There's a glitch you can do here. If you feel like it. If you touch that door without touching the floor, you can skip a little bit of this cutscene. Let's back up and see what the actual cutscene is. It's been a while since I've seen it. I think Zero comes in and tells me to watch out. Oh yeah, there it is. I appreciate that Vile runs away from Zero. He's afraid to fight him in a fair fight. Pretty neat. Pretty neat way to do this. You know, I don't know what Hadouken does to him. I want to find out. Oh, you jerk. He interrupted me. I'm gonna get it. I don't think it does anything, but I just want to check. Heck. He's being a little crazy with the rolling forward. I'll get him one of these times. It takes a second to fire. It's not easy. Okay, it just shoves him away. Doesn't do anything. I didn't think it did. So this is a fight you can't win, which... It's not immediately obvious this time. It feels like you should be able to win it again, but it's the same as the first one. You can't win it, so... I feel like they didn't make it clear enough, so this time, when you have all your weapons resources and you can waste items trying to do this, I feel like they really needed to make it more clear that you can't win this time. So I'm giving them bad points for this. I know what they're going for. I already gave them points for the style on it, but I don't think it was done right. This, though, is pretty good. What the? What the? Vile is a pathetic boss, but he is the mid boss here, so you know, whatever. He just charges around and he tries to snare you with that net. That's what that yellow one is. This is a jumping shot. If he does get you with the net, you're going to take damage. So he might as well just hit you with damage instead of the net. He's being a jerk with the dashing and he is weak to a lot of things. You could just use almost anything and kick his ass, but the homing missile I think is what he's truly weak to. And he never dodges. That's all his moves. He doesn't do anything fancy. He's out. Get out of screen, what a jerk. Yeah, Hadouken will work. Sure. He's alright. He's a okay boss. This is the first time we've had drama. The first of 10 zero deaths in this series. That got me going when I was a kid for sure. And also, if you didn't get the Buster, they give it to you for free. So, you know, 4 more points for good work on that. That really helps a lot. That's a super good idea that they make sure that you have the upgrade that matters the most at this point. So now you're good. And if you did not have it before here, you're really loaded. And it's exciting to have it. I think I did not find it the first couple times I played it because it's in such a shitty place. I didn't experiment with these lasers very much. I just kind of ran through them without thinking about it. I needed to look at them, so let's look at them. You touch them, they fire a laser. You can dodge it. It fires where you are when they... Pretty rough to dodge the angle that I'm in right here, but... Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the next room. I do think that's neat. It's done pretty good. You just need to move faster. So... This whole section here is pretty bad. It's just this vertical wall jumping thing. It's got a bunch of... That's a new enemy too, I think. It's tedious as heck. These things suck to deal with when you're climbing the wall. A whole bunch of enemies who just don't quit. Definitely a case for using sub-weapons. Because this whole section ain't great. I wish the freeze would actually freeze enemies more often. That would make it a little better than it is. I'm trying to do this without using the superpower that makes me immortal. It's been a long time since I've done that. That sucked. That was really bad. That hallway is sort of unfair and 2 or 3 bad. It's just not good. Now they mixed in boss fights here, which I actually like. It does make the stage a little harder though. They never do this again. Oh boy. So it actually is a pretty good idea. It makes this stage a little harder, obviously, because there's another boss in it. But you have the sub-weapons, so they die really fast, because the sub-weapons are really good on almost all of them. And there's no boss rush arena because of it, and that part is pretty boring, I think. I get tired of it, so I actually like this format better. I think it works pretty well. The problem is here in this game, they put 1 here, and I think 1 or 2 in the next one, and then they put like 5 in the third one. They just forgot that they needed to use up the 8 bosses, and they put them all in real quick at the end of the third stage because they just didn't think about it. I guess when they were dropping them in, they just didn't design evenly. So there should be 2 in this stage. That we already fought Vile. There should be 3 in the next one and 4 in the last one, but that's not the case. Ghost Spider is really tough. He's weak to ice. But this boss is a human reflex test. You have to figure out where the hell he's gonna go and get him. Sometimes it's not too easy to figure that out. I think my problem with this boss is, again, he's just too tanky. I think he should have 70% of his current health. Using ice on him kills him at about the pace that I would like the Buster to kill him at, honestly. And this is the kind of boss where finding out his weakness is a huge pain in the ass because you can't ever hit him. He's just gone. I like this fight, but I don't think it's perfect. He does speed up to a ridiculous level as he takes damage. It's only half dead and he's already way too fast to handle. Oops, I missed that one. Heck. I guess I don't know how his pathing works. Oh, he beat me fair and square. Not using ice is tough. Using charged ice, I don't think matters here. Heck. I'm gonna get you with the ice platform, you jerk. I'm not gonna get him with the ice platform. I'll never hit him with this. I need to be right in his face. It's so slow. Oh man, he came one further than I thought he would. Heck. Man, come here, you jerk. I'll get you. Gotcha, it didn't do any extra damage. That's what I thought. We're not gonna have enough ice to finish the job, but that's okay. Man, I did not expect that at all. What the heck? Now I do have E-tanks that I could use. Messing around too much with him. So I have armor, and if it's reducing my damage by half, then you really got to think about how unfair this boss really is. He's just ridiculous if that's true. It really is reducing my damage by half. And this boss is just out of control. That move, man. He should let you hit him more than once. That's the easy fix here. He should let you hit him with like 2 charge shots before he decides to teleport away. The window is too small. There are rules he's following. He always has to move. If there's a direction he can move in when he goes down, he has to take it. Okay, that went a lot better. I controlled him a lot better, but I do feel like he's one unfair, and because he just hits too hard, he has too much health. He's one bad because he just has way too much health. Too bad, really. And I like the concept though, so I'm giving them a lot of points for that. I have no lives left. I'll have to fix that because I probably won't die again. It's okay. This song is not a slapper. This stage is not a good stage. We got this Mega Man 3 platforming stuff now, where we're like over a pit and it's lame. Hate to see it. It's what we've become. It's pretty loose so far on the difficulty. It's not so bad, but it will get harder later. I'm pretty unimpressed with everything I've seen so far. It's nothing to write home about. This guy's weak to fire. You can burn his ice away and really mess him up. Charging it doesn't do much for you. In fact, you shouldn't even. You should just tap it. It uses way less power that way. Here you go, friend. I like the way it burns him. It's pretty neat. That's that Street Fighter 2 stuff. Here you go, friend. Thanks for the suit, pal. So this is the good part of the stage. So I'm pretty sure these are instant death spikes if you don't have the suit. You damn well better have the suit. I appreciate that our suit is always better. It's like they don't know how to use it, and theirs falls apart for some reason, and ours doesn't. You know, if this were Mega Man 1, 2, or 3, this would kill you. For King Crutch. This hallway's, it's not as annoying as the other one. You have 2 paths too, but it's still not good. I still don't like it. So what have I seen so far? I had the suit, that was fun. And then this. And everything else I've seen is just 4 bad. I don't like this stage. It's not unfair. What is this jump? Okay, whatever. This guy's weak to Chameleon Sting. Doesn't do anything fancy though. Just kicks his ass. Dashing with it sometimes fires the wrong direction because you turn too fast for it. You have to hold onto your fire until you've actually turned around. Here comes more vertical hallways. How you doing up there? Stick it to you. He's immune to damage even when you hit him from behind. What a jerk. I think they'd like this idea of this guy here always being on the ledge, guarding these too much. They just think this is the best. I don't like that tunnel either, so 2 more bad. Cool boss coming up though. Except for the spikes. Bang to Bang, I think is his name. Let me check. These are instant death. That's what I thought, so, you know. Spikes in the middle of a boss fight like that, just stupid. It's dumb. He's weak to Chameleon Sting as well. But we don't need to do that, we're gonna fight him fair. It's a 3-part boss. The eyes change color to tell you what they're gonna do. Then there's this. The nose is pretty crappy. Because you're just sliding on the wall, holding left and jumping every once in a while, and doing your best. Heck. Man. Sure is tanky, isn't it? Us doing this stuff, it's teaching me a lot about how strong these bosses really are. If I didn't have my armor, I'd probably be dead. We shattered one. Two. I like the concept, I don't really like the fight, and without using the weakness, it's very tedious. Good attempt, bad idea. This is a slapper. Oh, they fill up our weapons also, by the way, which is good. Oh yeah, we don't have to fill up our weapons in between stages. It's not really an endurance gauntlet like it makes it seem like it is. They fully restore us. They don't fill up our E-tanks, but they give everything else. Actually, thanks for the sub. It's boss rush time, sort of. Watch this. You know what? It is more lenient than Mega Man Base. Okay, so they do hook you up with a little bit of health after these. You don't have to do them all perfectly. I'm gonna try and cut off his tongue. I think that's a thing for sure. Actually, no, it's not, because I do this the whole time and he never loses it. I think you're thinking of a different game. Maybe. I have to hit it? I'm gonna find out. It's pretty tough to do. Heck. I'm gonna get over there. I don't think that's true. I don't think he can cut his tongue off. I don't know why they put those in the pipe, but I think they want to make sure you know that that is a thing you can do, so that's probably a good thing. Ice.
5 seconds.
We beat this guy with the buster. I'm just gonna do this to him. One thing you'll have trouble with if you're trying to do this is if you accidentally press the pellet button first, as in you don't do the whole D-pad button before you attack, you're gonna shoot him, and he'll have iframes and it'll block the instant death attack. So you have to be careful. Because he did it to me 3 times there. Fish. Got him. I'm gonna cut off this guy's tentacles, I guess. Let's do it. That's a neat interaction. I don't know if I remember that. Now what? What you got going on now, Octopus? That took away his ability to make the whirlwind, I think. No vampirism for you. In fact, that might be a faster way to kill him than just using his weakness straight up. Just try and cut his tentacles off, and then you have a guaranteed fast Octopus. Probably not a world record pace because you just better off hoping he cooperates, but... That's pretty neat. There's two ways to do this up here. I'm gonna do the dumb way. The good way is embalm. The stupid way is this. Let's do it. That's why it's stupid. It don't even work. It's a silly secret, isn't it? I wonder if the one-up's still up there. I don't know if we can grab that with the claw. Let's find out. Might be tough with those jerks flying around. Much better. Pretty annoying that this whole thing is just a boss rush. There's nothing to it. This whole stage is just a waste, so it's just getting some bad points just for being so boring. I want him to shoot oil because I don't know what the heck it does. I didn't find out last time. So before I cut off his nose... Hey. Why are you so bad with your oil? Use it, man. Show me your power. Stop it. Fire now. Get him. Take it to me. Oh, it's gone. Oh, man. Almost. There it is. This is our chance. Light it. Oh, what is it for? What does it do? Can it be lit? Does it do anything? Is it just aesthetic? What the hell is oil for, dude? Oh, it slows you down. Okay. That's all it does, I guess. It's not actually flammable, I suppose. I tried really hard to get him to light it on fire. I'm gonna light it on fire myself, actually. Throw me one, buddy. I wanna try. I haven't given up yet on the mission. Give me oil, buddy. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna torch that sucker. It's a big charge. That's a bad oil. I need better oil placement. Nice. I'm convinced that it's the most worthless attack in the world. But we've stopped him from doing it. Now he looks really dumb. So we got that. Now he just looks like an overweight bat. Robotnik joins Mega Man X. He's weak to this. I can hit him twice per pellet if you do it right. Well, cutting off his nose is neat. It has no effect though, so unlike Launch Octopus, who cares about that? He's already the weakest one. Whatever. This boss is rough. You can hit the top only. He can't crush you, so that's nice. If you're in the center, he will stomp down. This part is the hard part. He shoots that at you, so you have to dodge really well. Did we do all the refights? I'm trying to remember if I've seen them all. I think I have. I think that was all 8. I'm trying to remember who I didn't see though. I've seen them all, I think. It just feels like I'm here quick. The stage is really short. It's just got nothing to it. It's so uninteresting. Hey, miss, pal. You didn't miss that time. Yeah, you can dash because you lose a little bit of height when you do that. That's an easy way to do it. That boss is actually one of the good ones. I like him. He's tough though. You're supposed to be using E-tanks, I think, to make up for the armor that you might not have. This is how you would do it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I definitely refought all these guys. I was just making sure they were all here because it's just about so fast. This is a grinding spot. I'm glad that it's here, but man, it sucks to grind. It's what you do is you use rolling shield and you sit on it because it one-shots these fellas and then you're good. But it's lame. It's not even a good grinding spot, and honestly, it sucks because this boss up here ain't a joke. He's pretty tough. I'm gonna try to beat him with the Buster, and it's not gonna be easy. So, thanks for the sub, Weasel. I think you're gonna end up filling your E-tanks here a couple of times on your first try here, because it's just rough. But you have the arm cannon upgrade. You have to have it. They give it to you. We have to fight 3 bosses in a row. That's not really uncommon. This dog is fun. I like the dog fight. He has a counter for when I'm hitting on the wall too hard. He'll do it in a second. Okay, maybe he won't. There it is. He can shoot that fire in a really annoying way that will get you if you're hitting on the wall. So he's pretty smart. Pretty smart dog. I'm not doing very well on him. The proper way is definitely just roll in and blast him. I like that fight. That fight's fun. I did terrible at it, but no. Sigma also is alright. I think he's less good. He's pretty similar. So you just immediately run because he's gonna do the same stuff. He's easier than the dog. He doesn't know how to parry when he's wall jumping. He has so much health. What a jerk. Well, this is all he does, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he has any other moves. I'm gonna try and find out, but I don't think he does. He died. Does he do anything else? I thought he had a charging move, but I don't see him using it. I'm just gonna blast him. They sped up this, so that's nice of them, but... Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking of X2. They didn't speed up nothing, those jerks. He gives this speech to every X that comes in the door. Okay. Going up, buddy, I guess. Oh, got me. That's okay. We'll use his weakness. If you don't find his weakness, this really sucks. I feel like they want you to use the weakness because his health against the busters sucks. He's so strong against it. Too damn strong. This fight is really just a matter of not playing like this. It's just a matter of moving up and down the wall and not taking a single hit because it's really easy to not take a single hit to this chump. He's pathetic. I don't know why I'm messing around with him, but I'm just being goof. I think he sucks. Unlike the dog, he's just not fun at all. I don't like him. And then this. This is actually really bad. I don't like this at all either, but I'm gonna try to do it without messing around with the Hadouken and killing it instantly here. So we have a couple things going on. There's that, which doesn't give you any warning, really. You just have to know about it in advance. There it is again. You missed it the first time. You can go up the wall to his weak spot, but you're kind of just in this really cramped, shitty corridor, and he does so much damage. And that gun there, too, also is just... What the hell, man? Just let me up there already. They take way too long to come down, so, like... You just gotta go up there yourself. And he is immune to everything except rolling shield. He really is. Which is a million... There's a million things wrong with that. That's such a stupid idea to have done. It's one thing to have him be weak to it, but to have the Buster not do anything, really bad. He does that much damage that even with armor, I still died before I could use an E-Tank. I wasn't ready. So, yeah, you probably will wipe out on this boss. He's pretty crappy. His numbers are overtuned. He's a really lousy way to end the game. I'm gonna grind. It's grind time. I'm sure that you can do this without taking damage. It's really cramped. It's predictable in the sense that he does the moves the same way all the time, so if you know what they look like when they're starting, you can do it. Does the regular Buster do damage? I'll try. They gave me the pink one. I'll try it. I didn't think it did, but I always use the pink. Why wouldn't the pink one work? If that's the case, that's still a failure. That, like, you have to have pink at this point, so there's no reason to punish you for it. You can absolutely Hadouken Form 3. It's just a little tricky. You can Hadouken almost every boss, even the face. You can Hadouken the eyeballs on that if you ice wall correctly. It's tough, but doable. It's an important trick. I just got like 5 Megamans. Man. Well, we got a lot of a bad game here. I haven't even ranked to the last boss yet. I haven't even determined what his score is yet. This guy's weak to ice, so I'm just gonna use his weakness this time. He's not tremendously weak to it. He doesn't like freeze or anything, unfortunately. It's pretty easy to hit him with ice though, because ice is really good. you can do that too if you feel like it. You can just drop a penguin on his head. I missed. Bop. Yeah, the checkpoint is here. You don't need lives anymore. They're pointless. There's this charge forward move. Such a slow boss. He can't block that version of it, at least. I hear you. You know what? I'm gonna get him. He does have a gun. You see his gun? It was pretty powerful. Pretty good stuff, that gun. You didn't like the taste of that. Yeah, so Hadouken can be done. It's not easy. Nothing on this freaking boss is, but... It's just, there, that's my opportunity. When you see how it went up there, that's when you would do it. Ah, man, why did it switch? Heck. I think you're wrong, MC. I don't think it's working. Let me back up here and try again. I'm messing with the buster here to see if it works or not. Pink did for 1 damage. Because the hitbox just really bad. Pink only. And only if it's the perfect shot for 1 damage. It looks like. That's pretty crappy. That's not even a little bit crappy. That's obscene. Okay, we need to do this, and if you have weapon energy for this, fine. You probably will. So the problem here is not too bad, but it's not my favorite weapon, but it is huge. It's a huge projectile. It's really easy to hit, so it could be worse. You know, you could have to use a flamethrower or something. I'm gonna show him who's the boss. Hold on, I'll get him. I thought I had him there, but I messed up the input, I guess. It's so hard to get this to happen. Oh, that one didn't even heal me to full. I wanna do this and make sure that it can be done. I'm pretty confident that it can. I messed up over here. This was my big shot here. When was I up there? Oh, you know what? I didn't have full health. That's why it didn't work. Because the E-tank doesn't fill you to full. Which is lousy, but true. If you have too many heart tanks, it doesn't work. Hey, come on. Hook me up, will you? I'll do X2 sometime soon. I don't think this is high enough. Damn. That lightning has a huge hitbox on it. It's not very evadable. You can, but it... Heck. I might do it, actually. Jeez. It's not high enough, I think. I want to land this shot. I just want to see it. Oh man. I hate the electricity so much. It's so big. Oh, and then he hooks me up afterwards. Oh, it's too far. Hold on. How do I convince your platform here to be kinder to Mega Man here? That was it. That would have worked. Nope, still not high enough. Damn. I want to see how this is done. It's so tricky. Man, the speedrunners for this really have this game down to be able to do this quickly. Heck. Oh man. The buttons are a little finicky on the double tapping dashes forward, so trying to turn around quickly and doing... Oh wait. Okay, I guess it doesn't work. Really? I thought it did. I could have sworn it did. Maybe they do a different version with a bug or something. There's no way that I hit him there and it still didn't work. Anyway, let's rate that boss. So he hits way too hard. Even with armor, he hits way too hard. Like 4 on the unfair scale for damage. Stupid damage. Really annoying how much that is. The attacks are all very huge, annoying attacks. But if you're sitting on the arm, they're not too bad. The Buster being worthless is a bad thing. So there's 2 points. And the rolling shield being required would be bad, but they give you full energy before you come in. So unless you completely waste it on the first 2 bosses, I don't see how you couldn't have enough to win. So that problem doesn't really exist. It's sort of, it should be a problem, but it's not because they do fill you up. So I'm gonna give them a pass on that. I think these are my final scores. And the credit songs, both of them. Sigma had his own unique boss track, didn't he? I think he did. I think I like it. I'm pretty sure he did. It's different from the regular boss music. I need to give it a slapper, if true. I'm just trying to confirm. I feel like his song is good, and he does. His final boss form doesn't have a good song. There is some stuff you can do with the Dugan for sure. With the ice sled. I don't know. I could have sworn it was used on him, but that doesn't seem to work. I don't know. Why is there a Dragon's Lair movie coming out? What in the hell? Yeah, Dragon's Lair starring Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and yeah, I don't know what the hell that's gonna be. It's a really cool ending actually, so I'm gonna give him some points for this. It's just really good, and it's absolutely similar to the first ending. I'm gonna put these on my scoreboard here. If you type in ratings. There it is. You can get the scores on everything. I'll have this one up there in a second if you want to compare them, but I got them on screen there. This one has a lot of points. It might be a contender against Shovel Knight. Let's see here. It's me, Mega Man X. 185 is a huge originality score. I feel like I may have overdone it on that one a little bit, but it felt right. Everything I saw was new and exciting. Okay, so we have 339, which is 3 higher than Shovel Knight's positive stuff, and 104, which is a little higher than Shovel Knight's bad stuff. Ultimately, giving us a score of 235. It is 6 lower than Shovel Knight in my scoring system. I don't count the music. If I did, Mega Man X would have maybe won. Let me see. That's going to be close too, actually. Shovel Knight and Mega Man, they both have 19 and 20 songs. So they're pretty much the same score in this system. I think they're both equal games, apparently. Hey, Beatus, what's up? My rating system will tell you that it's Mega Man 8. But if you don't think that's OG enough, then I think it looks like it's either 3 or 5 are the best ones. According to my thing that I went through and tried to measure. 8 is amazing. I forgot that there's 2 credit songs. We have another slapper here. I'm updating the scoreboard. This dumbass ending, man. Hey, man, thanks for the double sub and the 60 months. I gotta get a badge made, man. Thanks a lot for the entire support. As much as support as can be. There it is. 5 years.
What gong?
This ending kind of it should go back to the title screen, but it doesn't. So whatever. That's all we got here. I'll do X2 some other time. I'm pretty wiped out. I haven't slept in a long time. Actually, it's been when did I last sleep? It's been 28 hours. So I think I'm heading to bed. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. "28, 29 hours, something like that. It's too long. I've been working on stuff here. I see Chip Cheesem playing Legend of Dragoon. I'm gonna host that. Have a good night, everybody. I wonder how they measured that Mega Man is reducing damage by 93%. Compared to what? Human skin? Or what? What does that mean? Or other Metroids? Reploids? Metroids? Mavericks? Whatever. See you later, everybody.